the American flag now. Now you got the athletes that saying, look,
all right, 10 minutes,
I'm not
right?
going to stand
I
for
got you.
this American flag because it's hypocrisy. To you Europeans, you can't see the wickedness that you're doing. You want everybody to be patriotic to you. And we can talk about the American flag. We can talk about the war. We can talk about the war veterans. But the majority of people in this country don't even know what they're fighting for. Why are you going over to Iraq? Okay, it was already brought out. It was already brought out in Iraq that the nuclear weapons or the chemical warfare that you said Saddam Hussein had, he never really had that.
That's right.
That was set up by George Bush and Dick Cheney as a way to make money. So they went over there and bombed and fought in Iraq for a lie, based on a lie. But yet they want people to stand for the American flag because they say you're dishonoring the troops. But the troops don't even know why they're fighting.
That's right.
Every war that they fought was based on the Wall Street, the bankers' interests. All the way over there while you invade Afghanistan. You invade Afghanistan because of the opium and the heroin
that's
going
right.
through Afghanistan. Now you got a major heroin problem in the United States. Is that a coincidence? After you invaded Afghanistan, they got some of the purest opium that can be put into heroin. Is it a coincidence now that you got a major heroin epidemic in the United States now? And people are dying from heroin? Because your war is based on lies.
That's right.
But you wonder why nobody wants to, people are against your American flag now and saying, look, they ain't gonna stand for the American flag. What are you troops really fighting for? You're fighting for the Wall Street bankers, man. Every war that you fought in America has been based on a lie. All the way up to Vietnam, that was the opium too. The thing with Vietnam was based on the heroin that was coming through Vietnam at the time.
That's right.
The thing with Iraq was based on lies that Dick Cheney and George Bush said that the man had chemical warfare so that you can steal the oil.
That's right.
Well, you're a hypocrite. You know you shouldn't get mad when people don't want to stand for your flag because your flag is based on hypocrisy. It's not about justice for everybody. The so-called blacks and Hispanics, they fought in all your wars and they ain't never got justice, man. Okay? Give me all Isaiah 34 and 2. But Lord, if I put an end on it, you upset because people don't want to salute your American flag based on a bunch of lies and hypocrisy. And you got a nerve to be upset at that. It's about time the athletes is rising up against your hypocrisy.
That's
man.
right.
Read.
Isaiah 34 verse 2.
Come on.
For the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations.
The indignation, the anger of the Lord is upon all nations. The anger of the Lord is upon all nations. Come on.
And his fury upon all their armies.
And his fury upon all their armies. Because the Lord is against the army. So if the Lord is against the army, why do we got to support the army? When the army is based on lies and keeping these Wall Street fat cats in business. Keeping these multi-millionaires in business. Every time they want to get rich with oil, they break some lie and say, look, go over there and fight for us so we can keep Wall Street fat again. And you idiots in the army, you go over there and fight for our country. And you die for our country based on lies, man. Based on them stealing the oil. You're a damn fool, man. The Lord says his indignation is upon all their armies, come on.
He has utterly destroyed them.
And God is going to do what?
He has utterly destroyed them.
God is going to utterly destroy their army. God is going to utterly destroy the American army. God is going to utterly destroy the Israeli army.
That's right.
The Britain army. God is going to destroy it eventually. How's he going to destroy them? By causing them to bring the Third World War. That's going to put an end to this wicked society that's based on everything that God is against. Now they got a big campaign where they don't want people to be circumcised. Right up there. Fighting against that. So everything God tells you to do, America goes against. But you get upset when somebody says they're going to execute their freedom of speech and bow down and say, I'm not going to stand for the flag. You get upset at that. But if he was standing for homosexuality, if he was saying, look, I'm not going to support the American flag because they gay rights, because people don't have, the gays are not getting rights in America, you would support him. You would support him. You would say he's a national hero. You would say he's great because he's supporting gays. But because he's talking about not standing on the flag, not standing up and saluting the flag for so-called African Americans, you upset at him. I showed you, man, this country is phony, man.
That's right.
Okay, get a load of the people, man, that's around here. They're a bunch of hypocrites, man. They are a bunch of hypocrites.
That's right.
And you follow wickedness. Give me all Leviticus 23. You follow wickedness, man. You follow the multitude. You follow what society tells you to do. And when people go up against society, when people go in the right way, which is the right way, because what he's doing, not standing for the flag, is the right thing to do. You got big Negroes like Shaquille O'Neal and Ray Lewis, a bunch of Uncle Tom Negroes that's upset because they don't want them to anger master. Okay, read that, brother.
Leviticus 23, verse 2. Speak unto the children of Israel,
Come on.
and say unto them concerning the feast of the Lord.
So that's the thing, man. You can't be a follower of this society, man. Because this society is wrong, man. This society is wrong. This society is based on evil and wickedness.
That's right.
Everybody gets upset at a man standing up. But then a lot of people don't have the courage to stand up. So they upset at him because they don't have the heart to do what he does.
Exactly.
But at the flip side, the man's jersey is selling out like no other thing.
#1 selling jersey.
#1 selling jersey. So it's a money thing. So they can't get rid of the man because now they're using him because his jersey is selling out. You know why? Because some people still respect when you stand up for the truth. Some people still respect that.
That's right.
Not everybody's hypocritical, but a lot of people don't got the heart to do it. So some people will respect you, and then some people know that they're wicked and they ain't got the heart to do it. They're gonna come up against you, like Shaquille O'Neal, like Ray Lewis. People that they ain't got no heart to stand for anything. Shalom. People that they got the heart to stand for anything, man. Okay? Read something.
Exodus 23, verse 2. Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil.
Well,
Lord said what?
Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil.
right,
The Lord
come on,
said
bro.
thou should not follow the multitudes to do evil. The thing with this society is people follow multitudes, man. People follow multitudes to do evil because they're afraid to be on the side against what everybody else is following. If you understand. They're not leaders. They're not leaders. Now, the homosexual have more rights than anything in America. The gay and lesbian have more rights than anything in America. The pedophiles. These people have more rights than anything in America.
I can't walk more than a
So,
block.
if you speak on their side, America will uplift you. Just like that gay basketball player. You got Barack Obama and Michelle Obama saying that the man is a hero because he's gay and he's in the NBA. So because he's having sex with another man,
yikes.
dealing with taking a rod from another man and going down on another man, he's a national hero. So you respect everything that the society is trying to pump, because the main reason why society is trying to pump homosexuality so much too is decrease the population. And they under what's called population control. Because common sense says if two men is having sex with each other, you cannot bring back life. If two women is having sex with each other, you cannot bring back life. So now, the way they flipping this stupidness around is that a lesbian will go out and get pregnant by a man, and then have 2 lesbians raise the baby. Or a gay man will have a baby with a gay woman and then have 2 gay men raise the baby. You see how corrupt and wicked this society is, man? And you don't see how brainwashed you people are?